I'll be rocking to Run a Girlfriend episode 30 in 1-0 go. And I'll give it like number 13. Well, actually, 24. I'll give it like 24. Yo, my eyes are seeing things because, like, I was imagining seeing that two as a one for a few seconds. Oh my goodness. I swear, you can't really go a single episode without him thinking about Chizuru's looks or cuteness or adorableness. I would love to have at least one episode where he doesn't do that. Just one. That happens to have Kazuya because I think we've had episodes like that, but those are episodes where Kazuya isn't the focus. If we had something like that, it wouldn't make the series good because it had way too many trash episodes to be considered good, but at least it'd make things slightly more interesting to watch, in my opinion. Well, then, damn. Oh, man. This fucking boy. Shit, that's pretty damn fucking pricey. Oh, no, they might as well. Can he really afford to do that? He can just sleep on the floor. Thank goodness she actually thought things in pretty rationally. Because honestly, yeah, let's just be all subscribe, Matt. Oh, Matt, that'd be his own damn fault. He should sleep on the floor. Who gives a fuck about Kazuya? No one gives a shit about him. Like, if the series ends with the car crashing into his body and he dies, that would actually be a Kino's fuck ending. I actually wish it ended that way. That way, we wouldn't have to put up with this series weekly. Here's the difference, though. No one cares about Kazuya. And one thing that no one cares, I mean, no one that watches the series consistently cares about Kazuya. Because obviously, they've got all the female characters caring about, well, I'd say a good portion of the female characters actually caring about Kaguya. Honestly, though, who gives a shit? Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have it covered down, but sleep on the floor still. That would make things pretty efficient. I mean, regardless, hope they keep the simping down to a minimum at the very least. Just so that the episode's just slightly more tolerable than usual. What, he's going to comment about her looks again in his mind? He's going to think about how hot she is or how much he wants to bone her or some fucking shit like that. No, seriously, how the fuck has he not? I mean, how has he not gotten used to it? They've fake dated each other how many times in the series? Holy fuck! This boy fucking sucks. Yeah, as you can see, this series is like, ugh. This series really unleashes anger within me that I never really thought I'd ever have in my soul. But then there's Rent a Girlfriend. So I guess if there's one compliment I can give it a compliment for that, for unleashing an anger in me I never thought I had before. So hooray to the Rent a Girlfriend mangaka and the anime writing staff too. Oh, if only our boy was not focused. Still though, it's a damn good test run right there. I gotta admit, she looks good in that. I mean, she looks great in that outfit, actually. You know, this series has way too many flaws. Like, this is one of the few series I don't feel joking about at all. These are the ones where I see and I'm like, yeah, this series. Oh my goodness, again, sending for her look. Ooh, boy. Well, no, I mean, she's not much of a natural beauty, Spiral Man, Chizuru. And when she's not dressed up beautifully, she's still beautiful. Hmm. Okay. Yo, hopefully it's something substantial. But hey, I mean, I'll take it because any type of progression in the relationship is welcome. I mean, now's a good time as any others by themselves. Are you fucking kidding me? Thank goodness. There's no way Kazu's gonna be able to pussy himself out of it. Coming from one of the most stubborn fuckers ever. The Miles just hear out. It probably is gonna be the romantic situation. It's not gonna be romantic. Oh, thank goodness. But no, Kazu real look pathetic here. But at least a good character moment for Chizuru here. She's opening about herself. This is despite Kazu looking real pathetic here. Yeah, at least she's talking about her own past. I gotta say, that's actually substantial. Hey, I think even if the grandma were to die, it'd reach her in heaven too. Aww. Yeah, that was actually kind of an emotional scene. It almost makes you forget about how much of a pathetic bastard Katsu is. Almost. Hell yeah. Oh, we're at least here now, our boy Kazuya's truly laser focused. Yeah, see, these are the instances where I actually don't mind him crying. I mean, that actually is something legitimately sad to hear about when it comes to Zero's life. You see, y'all? These are moments where a character can cry and not look motherfucking pathetic. Holy shit, it's actually possible. You see, y'all? If only the series had more scenes like this that didn't piss me the fuck off. Oh, kind of makes the grandfather's death even more sadder. And not like this are contextualized when her actions when her grandfather wasn't like on death's door in one of the previous episodes. Hey, thankfully our boy's that pillar of support. As much as Kazi is a pathetic wimp. Oh, what's up, Manger Kumar? Yeah, it's already out on Crunchyroll. I wouldn't be able to react to it if it wasn't already out on Crunchyroll. He's dumber than both of them, Spiral, man. Let's just be real. It's Kazuya. There's no way in hell he's smarter than Kanata from Sinduality Noir or and Rudius, as much as he's a perverted bastard, is smarter than Kazuya. That's not even a Rudius is just he's just an irredeemable pervert, and he can be stupid sometimes when he's not completely stupid like Kazuya though. At least Rudius can live on his own, even though Rudius can be really dumb sometimes too. Why is that even a question? Like comparing Kazuya to Rudius is like an insult to Rudius, man. I don't even think Rudius is that bad. At least Rudius has his moments despite being a disappointing character. Now is different. Now that's a true question, but Rudius, no, Rudius shouldn't even be in your question bank those far. I feel like we've seen scenes like this before where he's reacting to being close to zero. He always does this when they're about to sleep in like a similar area and then nothing happens. Like every fucking time. Well, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't be exhausted? God, imagine even being near Kazi would be freaking exhausting. And these are my issues with him acting like a simp right before he's about to sleep near her. It's Kazuya! How's that even a question? At least there's a shot Kanata getting laid by Noir. This isn't even a question. Kazuya's still the worst main character. How's that even a question, man? At least Kanata's gonna do something. Eventually. That shouldn't even be a question, man. Like, Sprama, did you think about your question before you posted it, man? Because Kazuya is that awful. Like, dude, I know, but you know how much I did. You know how much I love this series from, man. I feel like that's an insult towards Kanata as a character, and even Kanata's not that good of a character. That's just how bad Kaze is. He's that bad. I feel like I need to fucking now defend Kanata's character, even though he sucks, but not as much as Kazuya. Well, she's definitely falling for him. It's a random question, Sparrowman, but it's like, dude, it's Kazuya. Like, that's how much Kazuya pisses me off as a character. Where it's like, nah, he's worse than even some of the worst characters. But the final answer will always be Kazuya will be the worst. That's the default. Like, whenever you ask how bad a character is in comparison to this, always remember Kazuya is the worst by default. In most instances, he's the worst. Kind of pathetic. I have to remind himself that we're here to shoot. At least it should be a positive thing that you can say no to that. I mean, hey, that just shows you how respectable she is. Like, you know, with her appearance. No, I liked this. At least he was trying to make small talk, and the conversation's getting slightly awkward for natural reasons. This is actually pretty sweet because what I like about this, yeah, he's saying I prefer you, yeah, he's stringing Ruko along, and instead of being a man and trying to find an opportunity to tell Chizuru that he likes her, he still lets the status quo keep on going on, and he's still lying to people close to him. He's still lying to the people close to him, and the same shit's still happening. And this guy's even more pathetic. Oh my goodness. She shouldn't even consider the fact that Mammy should be someone that he should cut away from his life completely. No, a real man would have said, I wouldn't give a shit about how she's doing, considering how Mammy fucking treated him. You know, he should not give a single fuck. But this scene makes sense though, Sparrow Man. I actually kind of like how the talk is awkward. I mean, Kaze isn't the most socially intelligent character. I actually don't mind scenes like this because it's realistic. You know, obviously he's someone that's composed, so he's gonna have moments where he talks awkwardly like this. That's why I don't mind scenes like this. I prefer scenes like this where him simping or looking to Zeus looks 24/7 like, oh my god, she's gorgeous. Oh my god, I can't sleep in the same room. Even though we slept in the same room multiple times and we sleep separately. Like, that's why I prefer scenes like this. Like, Kazi is just so pathetic. But at least scenes like this makes sense. Like this one in particular. Maybe he should bring some heart medication for the next time he goes on the trip with Chizuru. Yeah, unlike Kimchi's actually has goals to strive towards. A damn shame though. This motherfucker hasn't said shit, and he's had so many opportunities. This is what pisses me off about Kazuya. The reason what pisses me off about him is he hasn't put into Chizuru, and she's still leading Ruka on instead of letting this girl move on to another guy that actually would deserve her. That's what Kazuya is one of the worst characters I've seen. Although she wants to milk the fuck out. I wouldn't blame her. Oh, snap. I mean, she's falling for Kazuya, so yeah, at least I like that progression. That's what's going to prevent this episode from being an absolute drag. The fact that we're seeing Chizuru actually start to feel something for Kazuya. Yeah, he really is treating Nika pretty badly, though, if you think about it. Oh man, she's done all this? It's only fair. Holy fuck. I swear, Kazuya really like you can't even feel sorry for Kazuya because it's like the way he treats other people's annoying. Kazuya hasn't really developed that much. Holy fuck, he hasn't. Kazuru's developed though. I mean, at least she's opening up more. She told Kazuya the reason why filming this film is important to her. More reasons. She opened up about her grandfather. And the other positive about this episode is Ruka is kind of getting a little bit pissed off with how Kazuya is handling things because she obviously wants to be given more attention, which she would deserve. So those are the positive elements in this episode. The negative elements were the lack of character development for Kazuya. I mean, he's known Chizuru for how many weeks now? And yet every single time this motherfucker is anywhere in the same vicinity as Chizuru, he either comments on her looks. He's like, "Oh my god, it's so hard to breathe." Oh, or that bullshit to the point where it's like it feels like I'm looking in a monologue. So those are downsides about the episode. But regardless of the downsides, though, this episode did have more positives and negatives, and I have it right on a scale of 1 to 10. One gave it on 5 out of 10 exception. I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10 because I did love the Chizuru character development. It was well done, but holy fuck. Even when the series is a good episode, Kazuya drags it down to the point where I can't give it an 8 or a 9 out of 10 because Kazuya is so fucking pathetic. But at the same time, the episode did enough to be just barely above average. Barely. But anyways, thank you to Manjor, Kumar, and Spiral Man else for watching my video, and I hope you have a great day and night, y'all. Bye-bye.